What's up, y'all? We back at it again. I know I just posted that video on Honey Zombies. Um, I hope that y'all check that out and actually find it useful for you guys gaining in there. But this is just kind of expanding of what I do play. Um, Adopt Me is that game that I played, that most have played for like a pretty long time. If you a true Adopt Me, OG, you know what it means to grind and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it when it comes to this game. Just a long grind that just never ends, and you just have fun. Um, I guess we'll get in here and show y'all the grind then. So, ooh, I got task on them. Uh-uh. Well, we're gonna put y'all up for now because we don't necessarily need to be having y'all out. Let's bring out the megas. Because everybody wants the rich boys out here, you know what I mean? Go ahead and get them the actual fits. Okay. Yep. There's fit number 1 and a fit number 2. Whenever it decides to load, because games be lagging at 32 ping, but whatever. So yeah, quote unquote, I'm rich and adopt me. If you can say that, want to say that, whatever. Look, bro, I'm simply comfortable, okay? I done been around the block for a while. I done told y'all. So to give you the skinny of elongated situation, which y'all will see time frames and all that as well. I've played Adopt Me since 2019, bro. Okay, and in my entire time frame of playing Adopt Me, I've done nothing but grind and just really just hard on just grind and stack, and that's it, bro. I don't actually trade in this game. I actually not even tinkering with settings here. I've never actually touched this setting in forever. Like I have it turned off, bro. Like I don't trade in this game. There ain't no like them sites and all that stuff. Like, bro, I don't do none of that. Okay, everything you see, everything I have, everything you going to witness is all grinded for. Okay, there's nothing else that I've done in this game to get to this point. True OG is what I am. Now, the time frame of what I'm telling y'all, I'm very fond of my pets. These guys do not have their correct corresponding level to where they were before I stopped playing. The reason I stopped playing is because of Blox Fruits. That was in 2022. Okay, like the end of 2022, I stopped this game. I came back to this game in like 2024ish, and I played it like off and on throughout that time frame. But I really actually stopped this game in like 2022, the end of it, and y'all will see that based on when I go show Blox Fruits tenure and all that in there and whatnot. But like these guys here, these are my megas, Bat and Shadow Dragon. We got the neons back here, you know what I mean? Uh, got Gojali, or not Gojali, Lord. Who do I got back here? Levels above Safebo. Goliath, that's right. So we got Goliath and Kanjali back there. And we've, like I said, played this game for so long that even those pets were level 1,000 plus. Right now they only like I think 580 apart. 540 something. So 530, 540 something. Look, bro, they were all like 2,000 and 1,000. So the reason that they're not even leveled like they would be back then, like I said, I quit playing Adopt Me since like 2022. I recently got really back into it. During the Cherry Blossom event last year. That's when I truly, said, hey, I'm not just going to play it every once in a blue moon. I'm going to get back in it, right? I put my pets on my alt account, bro. Everybody's got an alt account in Roblox. I mean, if you don't, I only have the single alt account. It's not like I sit there and farm up on my alt at all. He honestly, that my alt doesn't have jack squat on him, bro. It's literally there to simply hold stuff for when I do take breaks. Um, just in the aspect that I have family, I have siblings, nieces, nephews. They come over, at that time frame, which they were, coming over more frequently. They'd get on my account, they'd play and whatnot. So knowing that I quit Adopt Me, but they were playing it, you know what I mean? I didn't want to have a situation come or transpire that I just, decided to log in one day and my stuff was gone, you know what I mean? So I just simply put all of my quote unquote best stuff on my alt. And like I had like Tranquillo and I had Blossom. I had a few little novelty pets over here that they could play with and whatnot. Eventually they ended up getting their own accounts, going up through the trades and grinding and all that, and they eventually, got to a point to where they were happy with certain pets and whatnot. So they did so through my account while I was just sitting there, letting them play on it, me out, doing just random chores and whatnot around the household and whatnot. Um, but it's really just more or less, like I said, safekeeping. It's not that I didn't trust them; it's that I just know that the value and quantity of stuff that I had, it'd just be too much. Too much to actually lose if it did, because this is stuff that's grinded over years. You already understand the worth and price tags and all this other stuff that y'all deem as player values of stuff in games. People see me as rich for a reason. Now, I've never said I was rich. um I do that little fun thing where I'll make a party and be like a party with the rich, but I never actually see myself as rich. Even though people put me in a category, um, the only thing I could really truly say is that I'm comfortable, bro. Like, I honestly, it's about being just simply comfortable in what you have. If you put forth the grind, if you put forth the effort, if you put forth that time, there shouldn't be a reason that you wouldn't be comfortable with what you have. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at. Um, it's nothing more about that, to be honest. It's just a complete comfort aspect that I have in Adopt Me, and it's a really chill game. I, going through there, and I grind and all that like everyone else, you know what I mean? But we going to do something that I wanted to do for the longest, okay? I want to show y'all my house, okay? Now, I know that y'all have seen houses in Adopt Me, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. My house I am still building on, and it is not finished. But in the way that it looks, y'all would think that it's just built, right? Um, but I know that tons of people have seen glitch houses, and I know tons of people have seen like different, things like that. My house, I have dropped in it, I think 1.13 or 1.3. It's either 130K or 300K, I don't know. But it's 1 point something million bucks that I've dropped in my house. And I'm not talking just putting that little 10 stack or 10K stack potion and what. Nah, bro, none of that. My house itself is 1.1 million that I've dropped into it, okay? And I'm still dropping into it. Now, the fun part about my house is that it's only, I think the last time I traded it to my alt just to check the furniture limit and whatnot, it's 2600 furniture in it, bro. Okay? Now, y'all looking behind you. I already know y'all seeing it. It's a shop house, Shop house with the candy corn gun, got it, same event with these boys over here, you know what I mean? It's a shop house, bro, and most people think, oh, well, if you gotta build that big or build that crazy, it'd be a tiny house and a glitch house like that and whatnot, right? Sure, only when you realize that you can technically glitch any house. And I picked the shop house for two reasons, okay? Two reasons. Reason number one for the shop house is I simply love the shop house. Like, out of all the houses in the game, I love the shop house. It's my number one. My number two is my biodome. I've not actually built anything in my biodome because I've done so much in my shop house, but that's my first reason. I just love the shop house, always have. And reason number two, because it's got multi doors and multi floors that you could technically go into. I've utilized that in a way that people simply may not think of. But we want to show y'all what it is. Now, I've turned off my custom Roblox ID music in there. Your boy ain't out here trying to get hit with no copyrights and all this stuff just starting out. Um, so I don't know what songs or what tunes or what jams that I can actually, play. But if you adopt me and you join me and you chill with me and whatnot, I usually have like some pretty nice tunes and they're not just the bass adopt. Not that the bass adopting music ain't, lit. It's one of the OGs. You always hear it every day. That's what I do at least. But you just get a different feel for a different taste of music in different people's houses. And my house specifically is one of them houses that if I don't play a song that fits it, it just kind of feels off. It's not going to feel off now, but you'll understand if you joined in my parties, the difference in how it would feel. But let's get in there. Let's do this. I guess I gotta go clear these tasks anyway. I mean, I might as well. Yeah. All right, bro. We about to show y'all what's up. So, shop house, right? We'll get that money later. Here we go. And all this is built by me, completely custom. Nothing outside of this build is, from anyone else. It's all built by me. Well, I will say this. There was a friend that I have that originally built an angel in a different house. I took that angel and I pretty much just tried my best to build it as well, you know what I mean? And I built it in this house because I love the way that angel looked. I'm not with cloning and all this other stuff that people probably know how to do. Look, bro, I'm not about to sit here and try to lose 2,000 plus furniture trying to clone something in my house or, none of that. Either way it goes, you try to clone my house if you even got the chance to, you ain't got the bread to do so, bro. It's 1 point something million up in here, okay? And I know that because that's how much bread I've ran through in my house. But y'all about to see. So, this is the, main grind area. We're going to go ahead and slot them up in here real quick. Just to get them chilling. Now, I have open spaces because I have all of the, little fun stands and whatnot. I keep those open spaces there so I can place the stands. Anytime I'm at a party or in my house, all my stands are always set to 0, bro. Look, this stuff is free to y'all. I'm not about to sit here and charge y'all for cotton candy, hot dogs, none of that, bro. All this stuff is free in my house for y'all. Did you find my secrets? That's the theme behind my house. There's multiple secrets here in my house. Y'all see what those are. I'm actually, I don't really think it's exposing. Because, you can find them by yourself. But I'm going to show where they are in my house. Because people don't see them all. Obviously, if you wanted to donate, whatnot, you could. So, we're just going to start, right? We're just going to start by going around the house here. Relax AFK camp. So, I built this waterfall over here. And, it's a pretty chill waterfall and whatnot. I had the confetti cannons and all this stuff I put in. Like I said, bro, the house itself is not finished. Got my little pet turtle down here chilling. I named him Squirtle. Love them glasses, by the way. My house is not finished. There is a cannon up there I'm going to utilize that goes on top of my house, or like a build up. The stuff you see flying around here, which you'll see a little bit better when I get away from it. It's from the Halloween event last year. It's the spooky ceiling or something like that. Same thing with these floor whatnots. But the main area here, like I said, is just mass grinding. Y'all can come through. The door's always unlocked, even if I'm building it. I'm not one of them people. You know what? Yeah, we'll take the tour. So you already know what conveyor belts are. yeah, all of these tour the entirety of my build. So right here, this little guy right here, there's a some words and whatnot over there, which I'm not the best at showing stuff, but everything in here is free to y'all. If y'all want to donate and register, and the register is full, like the 50 over there, you can buy this outfit 3 times out of 100. That you can if you wish. I'm not asking y'all to. Um, there is a 2 to 3 minute wait after you do so. So what I do, like if I'm grinding on my alt or whatever, I'll sit there and I'll just stack up some bread on him, and I'll use my alt, buy the outfit, and delete it, and I'll do that 3 times, and then I'll just let it reset itself after 2 3 minutes and just do it again. That's how I, in a sense, keep making sure that I have money. Because like I said, all this is just it's a lot, bro. Um, this over here, this I guess section is not done. Um, Now look, bro. Look, bro. All right, listen. We going to explain. You know it's the time. We going to explain. I'm gonna go up in here in my automated AFK area. It's just a little shack where we can do tasks, and it don't really kick you out unless you're just not doing stuff. And it always keeps you moving up in here. Everything you need is here for any pet, apart from like the camp and beach and all that. You know the tasks that you can't just go do in a house. You know what I mean? Those tasks. Everything else you can do, right? But we going to explain, bro. All right, we going to explain. So my avatar, this avatar, okay, is 100% real. Okay, meaning this is not an avatar that is trade valued, right? This is not an avatar that is me sitting there in the lobby and trading item for item and all this stuff. No, bro, listen, I've bought everything on my avatar myself with cash flow, bro. Like that's the thing. And everything on me is completely real, not fake. So I guess, I mean, this ain't really the game for this, but I mean, it's still gonna show it because it's in Roblox. So I guess I'll just show it. My avatar right now is currently priced at 886,000 Robux. That is due to the current deflation of certain items that I do have. When I originally just had everything bought and whatnot, it was over 1 million value, bro. So just my avatar alone is 1 million Robux, okay? So I guess we're going to get into a point at some point where I will show y'all true value and account value standpoints. Like there's games that kind of give you and register all this stuff and whatnot. But yes, bro, this is my actual avatar, not no Adopt Me dress up. Like there's no dress up in here that I do. Apart from the pets, I ain't never really I mean, the only Adopt Me dress up I do is the aura, but everybody does that. I like my red one. Matter of fact, since we on that subject, I'm gonna go ahead with this tombstone real quick, and boom. First use never actually does anything, but second use puts you into it. This is how y'all usually find me and Adopt Me, Loki. I just love my tombstone, and the death core blocks death speaker, death walker, whatever, the chest plate with the flame. That's what gives me this effect. My winter fairy is the fairy effect, and obviously my Robux crown and staff is the the stuff behind. But anyway, bro, enough about the fit. We'll get to that later in more depth. But yeah, no, bro, this is my house. Like I said, everything is custom built in here. It's like I said, bro, this has taken me about 4 months, going on 5 now, to kind of get to where it is. Got an Age-O-Matic over there, you know what I mean? This is my pond that we're about to come across. This red shack here is host to one secret, but we'll show y'all that in a little bit. This video might be a little bit elongated in Adopt Me, just because I have so much in just my house to show. I'm not trying to sit here and show my account. I mean, I guess y'all can skim through my pets, pause the video, whatever, if y'all want to. We're gonna actually stop ourselves right here. And like I said, bro, I've got stuff. I've been in events. I've been playing. You know what I mean? Eggs and whatnot, strollers. I didn't really collect strollers. I only collected like the main few. Pet wear, I've got like tons of it, you know what I mean? Like I've been here, bro. Like 19,000 plus inventory, almost 20K is what I'm at. And that's without stacking like super amounts of stickers. Like I still got some of these stickers, 195. I'm still trying to get that Mochi Meow animated sticker up here. But like I've got plenty of stuff, bro. Like here's the toys. Like I ain't got nothing that y'all can't see. I don't let people view my inventory because I don't trade. So this is probably the closest that you're going to get to viewing my inventory. Um, Neon black scooter, like I've got vehicles and whatnot, bro. You know what I mean? Like we been out here to ghost, like you know what I mean? But anyway, this is my pond. Okay? Now it's not finished. I know what you're looking at. I know you see the angel over there overseeing it, and yes, that solar eclipse is custom as well. I put it's a moon that I made black, and it gives me that glare effect, right? But this is my pond. Everything you see here is custom, and I made it reflect due to the solar eclipse naturally reflecting on glass. So I just thought it was a cool aspect to make everything else up in here reflect. But it's not actually done yet. I'm not a firm believer in things that are not done can't be seen, because I like to also show progression, you know. And I've progressed on this game for years, did not have shown it really in a video, but I only got it streaming and making content recently, because I just put it off for so long, bro. But it is something that I am going to be doing more of now. Look at that pond, bro. It's so good. And I got the fireflies around it, which is just a light. Up here, I just put them statues. I mean, there ain't really too much custom with them. I might touch them up a little bit. Everything around this world, the stars, the solar eclipse, the planets, the alien stuff up there, my rocket ship way up there, a satellite, even the world itself. So if I fly up here and I go past, so here's the swirly, spooky ghost stuff of this world, right? Okay. Even the world itself, like the sky, the look how amazing that looks, bro. All this is custom with the weather, with all of that, right? Like that's what this is, bro. When you actually put forth the effort and you grind and I mean, what else you gonna do with bucks, bro? What else you gonna buy and adopt me with bucks other than house stuff? Okay, you honestly, you tell me. We want to buy more chests and whatnot. You know what I mean? I could, sure, but I already got most of the legendary pet were, if not all of it, from them and whatnot. Oh, I done fell off my stuff. The only thing I don't have is the unicorn stuff, but we don't really too much rock with unicorn stuff. I mean, apart from Shadow Mirror down there, which is my evil unicorn. Yes, we love Skyrim. We play that. We gonna definitely stream that someday and put up a video as well. I don't really mess with unicorns, bro. Too much apart from that. But this entire conveyor belt system is 400 each, and I made it to where as long as you're facing forward, it loops around the house. So you can literally sit here and AFK while you completing your walk and ride task, which I'm not. Just put them in a stroller. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It'll complete them tasks. But let's go show y'all the rest of this stuff real quick. So, I mean, there ain't too much here. It's just the AFK area. Literally, you just sit down and AFK. You know what I mean? But y'all find out different stuff. We going to, yeah. So, have you ever seen Narnia? This what people see and they always question it. What is Narnia? Well, I am not what you would consider someone that is against books or movies, and Narnia is very good at really exciting you in a way that makes you feel like you're going into a simple object, but it's a whole other world that you're going into. So my house concept, this shop house concept, is actually based off of Narnia, right? They walk into a room, or they walk out of a room and into another. This, as you're seeing, this is the outside, okay? We outside right now. Let's show y'all how to get inside. And I mean, I got little custom bunnies and whatnot. Like I said, I got a friend. This came from a different house that she built. I loved it so much, I built it in here. And props out to her. Her name is Bree. You ever see Bree online on Roblox? Let her know that Benty said I. And give some props to her. But she didn't actually help me build this house, but I took props from what she did in a different house, and I did actually trade for her house that she gave me. I gave her a neon fly rod cabot because she missed out on that event, and she simply built that house, and I like it. It was the premise of what that angel is, and that's what the angel became after I was done with it. Uh, Completely different angel styles, but hey, I love it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go up in here and show. Now look, bro. I done left hints like hint behind you, walk out, and then people don't pay attention. So I'm gonna show y'all. This is an actual door, bro. We in a shop house. There's two doors, okay? You can go out this way. Now what this is gonna do, okay? What this is gonna do is put you on the top level of the shop house. Okay, we went in down there and we came out up here, right? Now we're gonna go back into this door. Voila, a whole other world, just like Narnia. So this is now the inside of the shop house, bro. Okay, we inside the shop house. So again, just taking the premise of what it is to play this game and all the stuff that you could possibly do with houses, possibly do with, creativity, just in any game, in any aspect. I wanted a house that was not only a house, but a world, but also meshed together. So that's why I made the concept of Narnia in this house. You walk out of one door and into another, right? Got, Shadow Dragon and Frosty over here. Not Lord Shadow Dragon and Frosty. That's the Frost Dragon and the Neon Owl just chilling. We got a pet. I don't know when the last time I collected my lures, but I don't know what we about to get. What we got? Who going away? You? We got the Snowy Mammoth. Okay. Boom. And boom. Alright. Let go. We got more to show. So here's Hayate, he chilling. Here's Wukong. These are my two favorite pets in the entire game, excluding Value, is the Monkey King and Hayate. Just solely because I love Dragon Ball Z, and he is the only pet in the game that is a glitch-based pet. And I love things that, are like glitches. They don't appear as they seem, or they do something that you're just not expecting, right? And that's kind of the premise of my house, bro. Posters, whatnot, just kind of stuff that, fill out and fit in. But yeah, this is the inside. Put my name over here, you know what I mean? If you ever find a room, this is probably where I'm going to be the most. If you are chilling with me and adopt me. Down here, like I said, stuff ain't really done. But this is my favorite quotes. Well, I guess favorite phrases and whatnot. My grandmother told this to me long ago, and it's just stuck with me forever. To see without seeing is faith, which means faith is something you believe in, but believing isn't always seeing. To believe in light gives you warmth. Believing in light, the sun itself, gives you the warmth. Warmth is what's needed to make things grow. Let hope be bonded by true love. That's what God gave us. True love through hope that He will carry us through our lives. Protected and cherished together. Meaning not only with God, but with each other. If we love and protect each other in the proper and correct ways, there would be no, well, there still would be bad in the world. I'm not going to lie to you. But there would be less of it if people simply treated others the way they're supposed to be treated and just didn't be, ignorant and whatnot. But here's the cool part about it. Okay? Go through this door and turn around. Now you see a hidden message. Lose it in darkness which would shroud. See? So all of those are all you actually need to see. But if you stray away from it, if you stray away from God, as they say, lose it and darkness will shroud. Because now you got a gray area in front of you. This is the cold. This is the hot. Right? We always want to stay on this side, the warm side of the fence. We don't want to be straddling the fence. We definitely don't want to go over here to cold. But for the concept of my house, and like I said, I am a firm believer in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Um, I just like to put messages like that out there and whatnot. But we're gonna show y'all the rest of these secrets. Now look, this room here ain't decided yet. Um, yeah, I'll get back to you on this one. My music player like here, like I said, bro, I got tons of songs and whatnot, but like I said, I don't know what copyrighted up in here, and I ain't trying to get no strikes and whatnot, but you know, we be jamming. We be jamming. That's all I'm gonna say. So here's the bathroom, okay? And if you read the sign up here at the door, for any of those that actually miss it and whatnot, literally says someone understood because you made it here. Have you washed your hands of all secrets though? I wonder. So, wonder where you go to wash your hands, bro. I mean, if you washing your hands anywhere outside of a bathroom, it better be with just Germex. But other than that, it just better be in the bathroom. So, you come here to the bathroom, you go in the sink. I even put another note here. Stand on the sink in front of your face. If you're turning the camera, look up and left. As you see there, look up and left, bro. There's seatings up here. You can sit here. Now you in a hidden game room. So you can come over here, get you a cookie, you know what I mean? Chillax. You know what I mean? Get you some lemonade. You know what I mean? This is where I'd be AFK if there's like an overload of people in my house. Because it not too many people going to come up here. You get your ice cream cone, you know, be stacked. And then it says here to sit to go where, right? And then we sit here, and now you actually on the outside where you was before. Right? See? That's a journey just by itself. Okay? And that cookie made me faster. I ain't gonna lie to you. See, look, this is what happens when you eat that much sugar. You get hyper and you just get the zoomies. Alright, this what happens. But look, bro. We not even done with the secrets of this house. Alright? So, this red building here, as you see, it's one whole illusion. Okay, so there's only one section here in this entire red thing that says stay out, and there's an arrow that's pointing to it. That's because there's a crack in this wall. You just gotta squeeze up in there, and now you in another area. So now this area itself, right, this is going to be an area that's going to have more in it, right? Like I said, I'm not done building my house, bro. The heck? How'd you get over there, bro? You want to explain, Goliath? Bro, nah. We don't need no pet glitching. So if you come out here to the user deactivate, it's a ruse, because what's going to happen to you? You're going to fall down. You'll be like, what the heck happened? And you see this, but you see this playroom here, and it's now an entire other area. So this is my arcade, okay? Now, check it out. One game is one try. And all those tries that you get are going to utilize all 4 of the colors. All prizes can be won. I give a total of 3 tries for the prizes. Good luck. You have 12 chances to win, essentially. I roll all the colors. If any land in a ring, you will get those prizes. Prizes are shown under the ring. I must spectate for you to win prizes, since I can only activate it, and the game is fair but chance-based. So then over here we got our little pet area when you want to chill with your pets. Got the walk and ride task. I've got the potions and whatnot for the game's rewards. And if you wanted to ever leave, you can teleport to Sky Castle and then leave out of there, and you're pretty much above Adoption Island. But here's the game below you, bro. As you see, here's the game below you. Okay? You get any of these 4 colors. So like I come over here and I jump, right? Put that ball over there. Get any of these 4 colors, red, yellow, green, or blue, in any of these. Gift egg over here, you get a sticker over here, you get a pet of my choice over here, you get candy, you get grind potions. This is legit, bro. Like y'all done seen a bit of my inventory. I'm stacked. Like truthfully, I'm giving all of this stuff out just for playing the game and chilling with me. Okay, that's it. Now, the premise of this game, and I'm gonna show y'all, it actually is fair. I'm gonna go into free cam real quick. Okay, game is fair. So down here, I made the conveyors push down. So if the balls do go up here, they're getting pushed down. Okay, the floor is completely flat. and there's only a little lip. There's only a little lip over each ring that the ball actually has to go into. But once it drops in it, there it ain't getting out. Okay, I can promise you, there's no way for a ball to get out if it goes into any of these rings. And they actually go into the rings pretty good. So what I do is I just come over here and I release, and I release, and I release, and I release. So now we got all 4 colors out there, right? Let's see if we're gonna get something. Oh, so the red got pushed into the candy. Alright. So basically what I would do is, since you won candy, right? I just simply give you candy. You know, you get candy corn, you get honey candy, you get, I don't know, like ice cream. I guess that's equivalent to candy. It's sugar, you know what I mean? Whatever. Like I give you candy, bro. You know what I mean? Then you can come over here and that's try number 1, right? So that's try number 1. You get 3 tries, so you get a total of 12. 3 times 4 is 12. Math is easy, folks. Stay in school. So we're gonna come over here and do it again. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we rolling out. Oh, green went into candy. That's more candy for someone. And they all go into all of these. I've seen them all actually go in. So now red and green are in candy. So that would be double the amount that I would give you regardless. But I have seen all the balls go into multiple. I've actually seen someone win an egg, a sticker, a pet, and a grind potion. With the grind potions or the speed potion and the anti-gravity give you jump height. I do include in the grind potion big head potions as well. Just to, give out more. Because like I said, bro, I've got plenty of stacks and whatnot. But we're gonna come over here. So that was try number 2, right? And we'll go over here and try number 3. We'll go boom. Wait a second. Boom. We'll go with that one. And there's no order rotation. I mean, this is all random. And like I said, it's a game of chance. So look here. The yellow one went in gift and egg, right? So you either get a gift or an egg. Or I could essentially give you both if you got 2 balls in there. See what I'm saying? Oh, that green one almost went pet my choice. And it could have too. And like I said, bro, there's a little bitty lip, but once it gets over it, it's in there, And it could go in any of these. I can promise you all of those are fair. I just showed y'all how they're fair. The only thing is that you're doing it by chance. Now, I have also wanted to express that there is in this game a desync issue sometimes when it comes to users. I play on PC, and if you play on tablet or iPad, sometimes you'll see something that I am not. All I'm asking, bro, is just be honest with me and you say, hey, I see my ball in whatever thing. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I'm going to go based off of what I see. Since I'm going to roll them one at a time, I'm just kind of rolling them all like this now just to show y'all that they do go into different spots. And then sometimes they don't go into nothing, right? But this is all a game of chance, bro. And for real, y'all can win free stuff. It's just a little fun game inside of a house. I've never seen anyone actually utilize these for like prizes or anything. I've seen people use them for like trolling, like they'll build a ramp or something and you gotta dodge them and then you can win a prize like that. Look, bro, I'm just saying you got a chance here to win any of these 5 things. And I can promise you, you guaranteed to at least get something out of 3 tries. Because you got 12 chances. I'm rolling all 4 for you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here trying to actually give y'all stuff. Just because I'm just, I wasn't like that before. You know what I mean? Because I didn't trade. I just stacked. At this point, bro, I'm just way too stacked. My house lags me. My inventory lags me. Look, bro, I just need some of this stuff gone. Like, 19,000 stuff is, like, crazy. And I'm glad that Sean is coming back with his UFO and we can trade in stickers, because I'm hoping that any amount of that I get rid of, is going to help. But in the same aspect, I'm like, why give it to Sean? I mean, he probably going to have a few little pets here and there that I might want to comp and pick up, but why give it to Sean when I can give it to y'all? You know what I mean? So that's kind of the, you know what I mean? But we almost done, bro. I promise you. We're going to go to the last secret area. And this is the last one right now that I've not built, but, it's eventually going to get built. if you go, so how you get out of here is you actually activate this and you jump on the trampoline because there's one above it. It kind of does like that little glitch hovering super fast thing, and it just drags you up, right? This is your regular jump height, but when you actually jump on the trampoline and there's one above you, it kind of does like extra, you know what I mean? You just come over here to deactivate the jump boost, but it deactivates itself over time anyway. It doesn't stay permanent. But the next secret area that I'm gonna be building, you go straight under the trampoline, bust a right. Okay, you see this star right here? Yeah, there's stars down here, and this is now under the game arena. So I'm gonna have me a little chill spot, you know, because this is like also a kind of cool chill area. I'm gonna have me a little chill spot, maybe some type of build in here as well. I was thinking maybe I make a miniature scale adoption island and I have like that below me or something. Like I said, bro, I still got, you know, out of 4,000 space that I could use, I've only used like 2,600 of it. You know what I mean? The only way out of here is actually to fly your pet. Listen, bro, if you don't got a fly pet in 2026, as long as this game has been out, then let me know. Alright? Let me know. And be genuine about it, because there should be no one in Adopt Me in 2026. Unless you literally started this year that maybe don't have a fly pet. Alright? Now, I ain't saying that I'm Mr. Full-on rich over here like y'all do be saying. But I might drop you a fly potion or something like that, bro. Or a propeller or something, you know. Like, I could put maybe toys as a option down there that you could win. And then I give you like you know, some like a grappling hook or something, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't that deep. But anyhow, yeah, that's pretty much the skinny in Adopt Me. I know this is another 40-something minute video, but at least y'all now have seen what it's like for me in Adopt Me. And this is my daily grind. I mean, like I said, my joins are always on. I don't always add people. But if y'all want to come through, bro, and y'all want to chill, be at the party, I mean, I'm always having parties, and like I said, we usually playing banger music up in here. Come through, because I don't know why, but I actually care about people rating my house and seeing that number grow. I guess I'm gonna eventually like to see that same number on YouTube, but I'm not also gonna be like one of the people liking, subscribing, all that. But look, bro, if you enjoy what you're seeing and you want more of it, then it's coming regardless. You know what I mean? It's coming regardless if you doing the whole shebang on YouTube or not. Okay, we out here now. But anyway, I do. Where the world is Go Jolly, bro? Catch up. You always lacking. I swear, bro. Nah. Look, bro. I'm telling you. It's just like having kids. Where are y'all going? Why are y'all behind? Anyway, bro. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, there's more coming soon. I just wanted to start in bigger games that I play and have more tenure, because if I start to make more content on them, it'd be like these games here, where I'm doing like the giveaways and whatnot from the game and stuff and putting it on YouTube. People actually enjoying what they are getting and whatnot, right? Playing events with you guys and stuff like that, you know. And then potentially, like I said, blocks fruits, that's a whole nother beast, but we in there. I could at least give y'all spoiler. I've been 60 million for nearly a year after I started playing, and I've reset my bounty and marine bounty back to 2.5 million 4 times in blocks fruits and went back up to 30 million. Okay, so I've been, like I said, around the block for a bit now. All right, and yes, we are also stacked in blocks fruits as well. But till then, I'm gonna go ahead and put these boys to sleep and get them cleaned up, and then we gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace, peace.